Hello students, welcome to my channel Science No Problem. My name is Tish Kumar Sharma and I am teaching you science. So my dear students, like our previous videos, this video is also going to be very informative and very useful. So please watch the video till end and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel to motivate and support me so as to bring you far more useful and far more informative videos in future as well. So my dear students, without wasting any time, let's start our today's video. This is my dear students, our second video on most important questions which can be asked in exams with hints of chapter chemical reactions and chemical equations. So our question number 1 is, what is meant by a balanced chemical equation? Why chemical equations are balanced? Balance the following chemical equation. Aluminium oxide plus sodium hydroxide is equal to sodium aluminate. My dear student, this is sodium aluminate, NaAlO2 plus water. So what is meant by a chemical equation, balanced chemical equation? So my dear students, balanced chemical equation is that in which number of atoms of each element involved in the chemical equation of reactants and products are same. Why chemical equations are balanced? Chemical equations are balanced to satisfy law of conservation of mass and balance the following chemical equation. So my dear student, this is chemical equation. What are the main steps of balancing a chemical equation? First, we balance metal atoms, then non-metal atoms, and hydrogen and oxygen atoms are balanced at the end. So these are the steps of balancing a chemical equation. My dear students, I have made video on balancing a chemical equations, and in detail I have actually taught how to balance a given chemical equation. So please watch that video also. Now here aluminium, two atoms of aluminium in reactants, and in products one atom. So we will multiply this by 2. Aluminium is balanced. Now sodium, two atoms of sodium in products, one atom of sodium in reactants. So multiply this by 2. So sodium also got balanced. Now come at oxygen, 3 oxygen atom plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5, and here 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So oxygen is also balanced. Now hydrogen, 2 atoms of hydrogen in reactants and 2 of atoms of hydrogen in products. So hydrogen is also balanced. So my dear student, this equation is balanced. So now second question is, write balanced chemical equation for respiration. What type of reaction is this? So my dear students, what is chemical equation for respiration? C6H12O6 plus oxygen is equal to carbon dioxide plus water plus energy or heat. My dear student, this is very important chemical equation, so please learn it. Now here we have non-metals only. So carbon, we will first balance carbon atom, 6 atoms of carbon, and in products 1, so multiply this by 6. So carbon got balanced. Then take hydrogen 12 atoms, and here we have 6 atoms. So 6 2s are 12. Hydrogen also got balanced. Then oxygen, how many atoms? 6 plus 2, 8. And here 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 6, how many? 18. 18, and here we have 12. So 8 sorry. If I multiply this by 6, so 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 6, 18. and here we have 18 atoms of oxygen. So my dear students, this is balanced, now balanced chemical equation of respiration. So this is how to balance this equation. Please actually practice this, learn this equation for respiration, and practice to balance this also. This is very important equation, my dear students. Then we have question number 3. Write the chemical equation for the following reaction. And okay, write balanced chemical equation for the respiration. What type of reaction is this? So in respiration, heat is evolved. So what type of reaction is that in which heat is evolved? That is exothermic reaction. So second part of this reaction answer is exothermic. Now come at question number 3. Write the chemical equation for the following reaction and identify the type of reaction and define it. Reaction is this. Question 3. So my dear students, reaction is iron oxide, iron 3 oxide, FeO 2 3. This is iron 3 oxide, reacts with aluminium to give molten iron plus aluminium oxide. My dear students, I have made detailed video on how to write actually chemical formulas for chemical compounds. So please watch that video also. That is made of video of chapter number 1, chemical reactions and chemical equations. So now this is actually this is chemical equation, and now we will write chemical equation. So this is chemical equation for this. Right, balanced chemical equation. Let me see. Write balanced chemical equation. Balanced. So now we will balance this equation. Iron, how many iron atoms? Two atoms of iron in reactants, and here 1 atom of iron, so we will multiply this by 2. So iron is balanced. Now aluminium, 2 atoms of aluminium, here 1, so we will multiply this by 2. So aluminium also got balanced. Now come at oxygen, 3 oxygen atom, so oxygen atoms are also balanced. So this is balanced chemical equation. Now second part of this is identify the type of reaction. So here my dear students, this is actually displacement reaction. If you see this carefully, this is displacement reaction because aluminium is more reactive, so this will displace iron. So iron gets separated and aluminium will take the place of iron. So aluminium oxide is formed. Then define it. This is actually a displacement reaction, and how to define displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is one in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element and takes its place. So that is known as displacement reaction. So my dear student, this is the answer of question number 3. Now we have question number 4. Write 2 observations that you will make when an iron nail is kept in an aqueous solution of copper sulfate. Write balanced chemical equation for this. So my dear students, next question is this. So write 2 observations when you will make when an iron nail is kept in an aqueous solution. So my dear students, let me write equation for this reaction. Iron nail is kept in aqueous solution of copper sulfate. It means this is the reaction with Iron means iron plus copper sulfate. So what is the reaction? Iron will displace copper, being more reactive than copper. So what happens? Iron sulfate, ferrous sulfate plus copper. So this is, my dear students, this is actually chemical reaction. So write two observation. Copper sulfate is blue in color and ferrous sulfate, iron sulfate is green, light green in color. Light green in color. So first observation is that blue color changes to light green, and second observation is, now what happens in this reaction when you dip actually a nail of iron in copper sulfate solution, then nail becomes actually brown. Nail becomes brown. Why? Due to the copper gets settled on the nail. So second observation is that copper gets settled on the nail. So that is the second observation. Or you can also say that nail becomes brown, reddish brown. So this is reddish brown. Reddish brown. So my dear student, this is the second observation. Write balanced chemical equation for this. Okay. Now you can actually see here iron. You know the steps of balancing a chemical equation. First we take actually metals. So iron 1 atom in reactants and 1 atom in products. So iron is actually satisfied. Copper 1 atom in reactants and 1 atom in products. So copper is also balanced. Sulfate 1 molecule, sulfate 1 molecule, sulfate is also balanced. So this is, my dear students, balanced chemical equation. Then question number 5. Identify the type of reaction in the following. Part A is the reaction mixture becomes warm. The reaction mixture becomes warm. It means heat is produced in the reaction. So this is exothermic reaction. When in a reaction single product is formed from 2 or more reactants. So we have, for example, A plus B is equal to C. So one product, 2 reactants. So what type of chemical reaction is this? This is combination reaction. This is combination reaction. C is an insoluble substance is formed. So this is actually precipitation reaction or double displacement reaction, because in precipitation reaction or in double displacement reactions, precipitates are formed. Actually precipitates are actually insoluble substance. D is the reaction mixture gets cold. Endothermic reaction. Heat is absorbed. So endothermic reaction. Then question number 6. When magnesium is burnt in air, it combines with oxygen to form white ash. Write the name of the substance formed. So what is white ash? Reaction for this, equation for this is magnesium. Burning means combining with oxygen. So magnesium oxide is formed. So answer is which substance is formed? Magnesium oxide. Write the name of the substance formed, that is magnesium oxide. Also write balanced chemical equation for this reaction. Now we will balance this chemical equation. In reactants, magnesium is balanced. In reactants, we have 2 atoms of oxygen. In product, we have 1 atom of oxygen, so multiply by 2 products. Now magnesium we have 2 atoms of magnesium in products, so multiply this also by 2. So now this is balanced chemical equation. Magnesium is balanced, oxygen is also balanced. Name the substance oxidized in this reaction. So you have to first identify actually oxidation reaction in this reaction. So actually, my dear students, magnesium, if you see this, then oxygen is getting added. So this is oxidation. So which substance is oxidized? Magnesium is oxidized. My dear students, we have explained in detail oxidation and redox reaction, oxidation and reduction reactions. So please watch our video of chapter number 1, chemical reactions and equations. We have given a detailed explanation of these reactions. So please watch them. Then we have question number 7. What is the color of ferrous sulfate crystal before and after heating it? Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. What kind of reaction is it? So my dear students, you know very well the color of ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is green in color. Always remember, ferrous sulfate is green in color. When we heat it, on heating, it decomposes into iron oxide, Fe2O3, actually iron 3 oxide, plus sulfur dioxide plus sulfur trioxide. My dear students, please remember this reaction. This is very important reaction. Write this reaction repeatedly many times, and this will get remembered to you. So actually, this is, what is the color of this? This is green, and this is actually reddish brown. Reddish brown. Color of iron oxide is reddish brown, and color of iron sulfate crystals is green. So what is the color of ferrous sulfate crystal before heating? It is green in color, and after heating it becomes reddish brown. Write the balanced equation for this reaction. So balanced equation, now we will balance this equation. So first we start from metal atoms. So iron is 1 atom, here 2 atoms, so multiply this by 2. So iron is balanced. Now let's take sulfur. 2 sulfur atoms in reactants and 2 in products. So sulfur is balanced. Now come at oxygen. 2 4s are 8. 8 atoms of oxygen in reactants. 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8. 8 atoms of oxygen in products. So oxygen is also balanced. What kind of reaction is it? Actually, this is, you can see very clearly, this is decomposition reaction, because single reactant and 3 products. So this is decomposition reaction. So my dear students, this is all for today. So I think that you have understood all these questions. So these were actually very, very important questions. So actually prepare these questions very well. So this is all for today. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep watching our channel, keep learning and keep growing. Good luck.